A federal judge has blocked the Trump administration from revoking temporary protection status for Haitians living in the United States. The TPS program grants legal protections for some 350,000 Haitian immigrants during a time of political, economic, and violent turmoil in parts of Haiti. Those with work permits are also protected from being arrested and deported. CBS News immigration correspondent Camilo Montoyo Galvez is live with us with more on this story this hour. So tell us more about this order and what this really means.
Good morning, guys. This is a major setback for the Trump administration's mass deportation campaign. The day before, hundreds of thousands of Haitian immigrants living in the U.S. illegally were set to lose their work permits and also their deportation protections. A federal judge has now ruled that Secretary Noem of the Department of Homeland Security illegally terminated that TPS program for Haiti. The temporary protected status policy allows people who come to the U.S. illegally or legally but don't have permanent status to work here and to live here lawfully with the government's permission if their home countries are facing a political or armed conflict in their, again, native countries. Haiti, of course, has been plagued by political instability for decades. That earthquake, obviously, back in 2010, and gang violence and widespread poverty. But the Secretary of Homeland Security argued that conditions in Haiti have improved, and that even if conditions remain somewhat dire, in her words, that Haitian immigrants should not be here because their presence in the country is not in the national interest. But this judge obviously disagreed in a very forceful rebuke to the administration. So for now, the 350,000 Haitians enrolled in TPS, Chanel and Vlad, will continue to be able to live here without fear of deportation.
So the judge, as you know, as you just indicated, Camilo, had some very sharp criticisms in that opinion accompanying the order. Can you break down for our viewers what she said?
Yes, Vlad. So the first reason she cited for blocking the termination of TPS for Haitians is that Secretary of Homeland Security Kristi Noem violated, in her words, the Administrative Procedures Act by failing to fully consider the dire conditions in Haiti, including what she called the danger in Haiti that awaits people who could be deported there. She cited, obviously, the gang violence that I talked about, the political instability in that country. She also said, importantly, that according to her ruling, the president and Secretary Noem have both made statements that are disparaging of Haitian immigrants and Haiti itself, and that led her to conclude that the termination of Haiti, TPS, was in part motivated by racial animus. And I want to quote one excerpt from the ruling, Vlad. She said, Kristi Noem has a First Amendment right to call immigrants killers, leeches, entitlement junkies, and any other inapt name she wants. Secretary Noem, however, is constrained by both our Constitution and the APA, the Administrative Procedures Act, to apply faithfully the facts to the law in implementing the TPS program. The record to date shows she has yet to do so. So again, a very forceful and strong rebuke of the administration, Vlad.
All right, Camilo, thank you.